Hello YouTube, this is YuGiOh with another video today, and this is my deck profile on YuGiOh cards, on a YuGiOh burn deck that has not lost yet out of 20 games. So basically this deck can counter any deck, including prime material decks, which are really harsh on them. So pause where you want to see the card names and you can construct this deck yourself. It's really cheap to buy from the websites in the description if you want to check it out, and you can buy it as singles, which is awesome. So basically, this deck revolves around flip effects, and it has many cards stopping the counter of flip effects, like Dark Bribe, and it doesn't actually need flip effects at all. It's a store card, and we have many harmful cards such as Death Koala, Stopper, and stuff, which is helped by the Book of Moon, Book of Eclipse, as it lets them flip again. But I don't want to keep too many Book Ofs as it will be pretty bad. Don't want to overload the deck, so there's many store cards like Gravity Bond and stuff that's so bullshit. And yeah, Mirror Force, heaps of magical cylinders and draining shields, which also add up to infinite heal. And of course, you need emergency provisions. So yeah, that's basically it. Now, I don't know why I named this as the deck because it's really annoying. So let's view it in action. So his deck is an Archfiend deck, which is really annoying to me. He keeps on healing and negating effects. But I got a worse hand, which is even worse. I got a really bad hand without any store cards. And yeah, actual good store cards. And so I basically used the flip effects. So I fast forwarded this because it was a really long game and I didn't want it to go. It's around 30 minutes. So yeah. So as you can see, I Book of Moon 1 star, so I can use this flip effect again, which is really good. And Death Koala is really bad in this situation because he has no cards in his hand. His cards mainly are on the Monster Card Zone and the Spell Trap. So what card I really want to get is Princess of Sergi, which times 500 for every spell and trap on the field, or Ceasefire. But no, I'm that unlucky person which doesn't get anything. So I get another bad card, Magical Cylinder targets monsters, so they can get negated. And yeah, it's negated. If you read the Archfiend's actual effects, if you get a 3, exact 3, it gets negated. As you can see here, it's so bullshit as he gets really lucky rolls every time. Finally, he does not get a lucky roll, so I show the card. And at last I get an actual good card for this deck. And so I win from here as Gravity Bind. I instantly place down a Gravity Bind after I activate a Source of Revealing Light, knowing he does not have a Dark Bribe or anything, because he didn't negate my swords. And finally I got Princess of Sergi, which dealt 2500 damage to him, which was the card I was looking for. And I can finish him now, but I didn't want to. because I'd rather use my other effects, and so he forfeits because he knows I have lava golem in my hand. And in this one, his deck is actually a relatively counter for a burn deck, but he's really getting pissed from it. So yeah, this one I got an alright hand, not too bad, but I wanted swords and gravity bind more, and I get that gravity bind. And I accidentally misplaced my lava golem. So I return it back to my hand. And I get swords. The first one I may have lost, but the second one I get alright hand. The funny thing is that I don't care. Marshmallow, I don't think he has any cards that can really defeat Marshmallow. And I use the Mirror Force because I have another one. I don't care about that. So you can see the good thing about burn decks. They last for so long they can store. I can store with swords, but if you and gravity bind right now, but if you look at my card set, I'd rather worry about them because they're really good. And so he omitted defeat